NAMM 2025. If you've seen the other video we did with the crazy whammy pedal, this is the second video. If you haven't seen that one, then go watch this and come back. We'll give you a moment. There you go. Hi. This is the HammerOn pedal, Johnny.
HammerOn pedal. Since Digitech is back, this is a brand new pedal at 2025 and one of our newest creations and probably one of our most fun and, again, what's the word I'm looking for? Creative pedal that's going to get things inspiring. Great choice of words. This is basically an extension of your fingerboard controlled with your foot. So as a whammy, you treadle down. You go brow, right? You get that. You get the climb or the fall. This is you just step on the pedal and it immediately jumps to the note, and you can go up to 2 octaves up or 2 octaves down. So instantaneous pitch jumping. Let me show you.
Is it kind of like a cousin of the drop?
It's not necessarily a cousin of the drop, but no, I guess it is a cousin of the drop because it's part of the whammy family, which is a big selling point because the whammy is one of the best pitch shifters on the market, and having that legacy with us is very important. But let me show you. I'm just going to do the namesake of the pedal. You step on the pedal, you can immediately jump. You don't hear the treadle, right? So if you're soloing, okay?
You can shred. Wow.
So, yeah, isn't that amazing? It actually makes me sound good, which I'm not, trust me. So it allows you to jump around notes, and you can select whatever note you want, whether it's a 2 octave up, a second up, anything chromatically. You can do half steps and whole steps with this. But that's not all it does. We can drop as well. Okay?
There are people right now saying, that's not music.
Right.
And there are people like me going, that's amazing.
So, you know, think Adrian Blue.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Right? So that's how he gets a lot of his sounds of soloing. It sounds like he's all over the fingerboard.
Yeah.
We had what was called back in the day the eye stomp pedal, and we had an Adrian Blue signature model. They called the impossible pedal. That's basically what this is, part of it anyway.
But upgraded DSP.
Upgraded everything.
Better sound quality.
And let me tell you, that's only one thing this pedal does. There's 7 features in this pedal.
No, there's 8.
What's the 8th one?
It matches your shoes.
It does. Check this out. Hold on. Look at that. HammerOn shoes. Available now at digitech.com. So let me show you my favorite setting. Can I show you my favorite setting?
Absolutely. Please, Johnny.
So in this pedal, there's different modes, and you drop down to the sequence mode right here, and you can have a 2-note sequence, 3-note sequence, or 5-note sequence. So you can now step through whatever notes you decide to put in. They're not pre-programmed. There's no presets. You create whatever it is. I turn on trill, turn the pedal on. Let me turn down the volume or the tempo, which the tempo is controlled, so you can select. And when you play one note, it cycles through all those notes. But you don't have to have trill on to do that. You can still step through it yourself. Now imagine the possibilities of songwriting with this. So we originally talked about this being like a soloist pedal, but I think it's so much more. It's a songwriting pedal. It's with that mode alone songwriting, but the soloing features as well is in here. So there's so much more, and there's so much more to talk about with this pedal. It's crazy.
Imagine accidentally leaving it on or being halfway through your step sequence and thinking, what the heck is going on here? That's going to happen to me at least twice in my career.
But check it out. You can go really slow with the tempo.
Go on, yeah.
Or we can make it video game sounding. So
I love that.
It's quickly shooting through all those notes that we've set up. Very fast.
That's ray gun territory.
And you can do chords. So it's polyphonic, so it's going through all those chords as well, playing every note that I'm playing and cycling through it. So that's 2 features of the 7 features in this pedal. Okay?
You know, Johnny, we're not going to do all 7.
No, but I'm going to show you one
8.
more.
Exactly. We're going to leave them guessing.
Okay.
Give me,
one more. All right. So the popular drop pedal has always been a favorite of everybody's. And one of the biggest questions we've got is, how do I make it lift? Well, here you go. Want to take your guitar up a full octave? And just for those who are watching, you can see where I'm playing this. So our #1 requested pedal has been, why don't you make a lift? We just did.
So the drop is it.
You've got a drop in here. You've got a lift in here. Now, granted, it's not meant to replace your drop, but you can lift this pedal or drop this pedal if you want. And let's say you want to change tunings mid-song, maybe have a high lift and then go down to a low. You can set it up in the pedal to do that as well.
That's amazing.
So drop and lift in the same song without really having to bend down and change anything, just by stepping on a button.
I love the drop. I own it. I bought it. I love the Freak Out. I'm a massive DOD and Digitech fan. That is so, it opens up so many doors for creativity. And the quality's good as well. Sometimes I've seen these kind of effects like in the 90s and stuff.
Sure.
And they were glitchy in a fun way, but they were never, they were glitchy.
Yes.
Right? But this is actually sounds good. And it's, people are going to ask, is it instantaneous? Is there a latency? There doesn't appear to be.
There's no latency. Or very, very minuscule. Let's just say that. There's always some latency,
We're
right?
humans. We're not robots.
Right. But it's full of surprises, including being able to do harmonies, lifts, drops, sequences, the impossible mode, which we'll let them figure out, and, of course, the namesake HammerOn. So think of it as an extension of your fingerboard that you control with your feet.
I love it, Johnny. Can we talk map price? Like what's that going to set back? Because I know people are going to want this.
I don't know yet.
Okay. Then
In fact, maybe we should call Jim back over.
Again, walk in front of the camera
Yes.
again.
Jim! We want you to walk in front of the camera again. No, map pricing. Is it 2?
So there's a 2 at the beginning. That's all I needed to know. $279.
$279.
Okay, well, what we'll do is there's loads of people here, by the way. We're going to put links to it, Johnny,
Let's do
in the
that.
video description because
It's so new, we don't know everything yet. How's that?
They're affiliate links, Johnny. So we get a cup of coffee. You know?
I like it.
Well, I say we. I do, and I'll buy you one.
Make sure to hit like and subscribe because that helps us.
It does. Johnny, you are amazing in what you do.
Andy,
it's an absolute pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to the guys here at Digitech and DOD for inviting me to the booth, and also the Cord guitar.
Cord guitars.
I played that in one of these 2 videos we've made.
Yes.
It's really good.
They're great guitars, and check them out for sure because you would be surprised at how nice they play.
The neck, I'm a big neck freak. If it's a bad neck for my style, I don't like it. This fits my hand beautifully.
Yes.
More videos in the NAMM playlist. I will see you on one of those.
Visit
Bye-bye.
digitech.com.